Hi, my name is Ida and welcome back to my channel, and today I want to share something with you. I have been surfing the internet for a very long time and I have found a pretty interesting channel that I want to share with you because this is like something that it's like a car crash in which it's very hard to look away, but it's so bad to watch.
Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
Stop crying, you're an autistic pigeon.
I'm not a pigeon!
If you don't know what Tomorrow's Teachings is a YouTube channel that promotes videos that are supposed to teach you a life lesson, like Dharman, you know, or Generational Hope, or any other Dharman clones. But the whole point is that their videos are supposed to teach you a valuable life lesson. However, I have yet to find anything valuable. There is one video that I thought they were going to teach a valuable life lesson, but they spun out of control. So I will share them with you right now. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you know the drill. Let's just get right into it. So the first video, what we're going to go over, is called Babysitter Makes Out with Autistic Kid. Oh, fuck. So the video starts out with a mother who is on a video call with a company who says that she cannot work for their company even if she wants to because she has her hands tied with her having to take care of her autistic son. His autistic son, whose hair looks like a low-resolution video game forest. The mom has to go with his grandpa to pick a casket out for his dad, so she decided to hire a babysitter slash nanny to watch over him while she's gone. The babysitter's name is named Hazel, and she seems really nice. She consoles the mother while she's saying that she's going through a hard time with her autistic son and his low-resolution forest haircut.
It's okay, I'm here to help her. Miss Vincent, don't cry.
Thanks so much, Hazel. I know Jake's in his 20s now, but he's still my little boy, and he's just my whole world, so yeah.
Don't you wish he was normal?
To be fair, I didn't say she was nice, I said she seemed nice. I read somewhere that Albert Einstein was autistic, but correct me if I'm wrong. So while the mom is gone, it's just her, the babysitter, and the autistic kid. The nanny immediately calls up her boyfriend and tells him to come over. And she immediately lets the audience know that she does not take kindly to autistic people.
And keep me company while I'm babysitting the freak.
Also, the subtitles were obviously not typed manually by a human being because they do not match, and they say like the words that sound similar to the words that are supposed to be said on screen. Like, I don't know if this is it because of this lady's really thick accent that they can't properly make out coherent sentences. This is done by an AI who tried to make out the sounds of what was being said on screen. Way to go, Tomorrow's Teachings. A for effort. Also, the autistic kid is apparently a fucking pterodactyl. He makes this sound a lot throughout the video, and I'm gonna assume it's a mating call, and that's why she ends up making out with him.
Stop crying, you're an autistic pigeon.
He's a fucking what? The subtitles don't match at all.
I have cerebral palsy.
Damn, man, you have cerebral palsy too? I thought God doesn't punish people twice, but I guess he did when he made you look like a fucking vegetable with that haircut. Seriously, because he's autistic, he has to have hair that looks like he was microwaved? So the babysitter is pretty mean. She assaults him by slapping him 5 times, and she gives him very weird insults. Well, the boyfriend of the nanny comes over, and he basically confronts her about the fact that she's been cheating on him with the worst acted scene I've ever seen.
Baby,
Hazel? What is this?
where did you get it?
I knew you cheated on me.
What? No, I didn't.
I loved you.
I love you too.
I should have never let you go to girls' night.
No, wait, babe.
No, I loved you. You're nothing to me. No, I should have listened to Andrew Tate.
What? She's pretty upset about that, and she decides to take it out on him by, So she fucking waterboards him with vodka and, like, passes out on his bedroom and starts a fire somehow. And you won't believe what happens next. After meticulously dropping this candle in her sleep, the whole house immediately catches fire. And this kid, who's autistic with cerebral palsy, a disease that makes him wheelchaired, and that horrible haircut, does something you would never have imagined. He somehow lifts her up and carries her out of the house. After that whole fiasco, the autistic kid's mother comes over and says, what the hell happened? Acting all concerned and stuff, and the babysitter suddenly realizes that being mean to autistic kids is not cool and apologizes. And the autistic kid says, everyone deserves a second chance. So, today's lesson was, don't bully your autistic kid because they may end up saving you in a fire. With that being said, let's move on to video 2. The next video we're looking at is girl gets cheeks clapped while boyfriend fights war. We see here a lovely couple, and the boyfriend is cooking a nice meal for his girlfriend for their anniversary or whatever.
Just playing it right now. And finish. Happy anniversary, babe. I love you.
Are you trying to poison me? This tastes like cancer. Are you trying to poison me? This tastes like cancer.
Ugh, this food is so disgusting. It tastes like uncontrolled cell division. So the boyfriend, to make up for it, actually shows her a surprise gift that he got for her, which is a Lexus, and she's not happy about it.
What?
You got me a Lexus? Are you freaking kidding me?
Really expensive. This was all I could afford.
I specifically told you I wanted a Porsche and you get me a Lexus?
I thought this would make you happy.
You know what would make me happy? If you took it back and bought me a Porsche.
You're so fucking ungrateful. I hope your boyfriend dies in war.
Deshaun was right about you. You're a little boy.
Deshaun is actually one of her close friends, and this is important for later on. So he's pretty reasonably upset about the fact that she's pretty ungrateful, and he kind of vents to her about how she never appreciates his effort. He starts crying and she says she needs some alone time to process what just happened. And then later on, we get a message from the breaking news broadcast on television that World War III is in full action and there's a full draft in the USA required.
Breaking news. Global tensions escalate as North Korea launches a series of missiles, initiating an invasion of Russia. Simultaneously, Germany launched an unexpected attack on the United States. The world is in the throes of World War III. Citizens over the age of 18, this is a critical moment.
So North Korea is doing some crazy shit with Russia, and Germany has invaded the USA, and the Austrian painter has risen from the grave. Yeah, Adolf is alive now.
Kelsey, this is serious.
Adolf Hitler is still alive.
I might get drafted.
Have entered the United States.
This seriously better not mess up my plans.
Plans? There are Nazis in your location! God, draft her instead. The Austrian painter is activating his little soldiers of Nazis. The girlfriend doesn't seem to give a shit at all about the fact that he is now leaving to go fight in a war, so I guess, yeah, that's the end of it. So we cut to another scene with a mother and her son named Deshaun, where one of those military recruits knocks on her door and tells her that they're gonna have to take her son because it is war, and unfortunately, as a man, he is automatically drafted. So to avoid this, the mother pretends that her son is retarded? She said it. I'm just paraphrasing off what she said.
He's retarded.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Smith. But we had no idea. There wasn't anything on his records about him being disabled. We didn't know. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's because it just happened. Deshaun was out with his friends at night, and he tripped and stumbled down some stairs, and he hit his head. The doctor says he's going to be a vegetable. He's autistic now. That's okay.
So, yeah, apparently if you fall down the stairs, you turn autistic, and that makes you wheelchair bound? What a great day to be autistic. So after that US recruits realizes the kid is too autistic to go fight in war, he leaves. And that's when the mother and the son, Deshaun, drop their facades. All seems well and dandy until the US recruit comes back because he forgot his pen, so he sees Deshaun, now a fully functioning adult who looks like he's ready to be drafted.
You faking it?
You're not taking my son.
Yeah, Granny's a fucking gangster. Cut to the next scene. Kelsey, the annoying girlfriend, is talking to Deshaun, who is her supposed close friend. And they're having a conversation about how he avoided getting drafted. And she talks about how he's so brave and he's able to stand up for himself, unlike her beta boyfriend who got her a fucking Lexus instead of a Porsche and cooks food that tastes like uncontrolled cell division. So because this bitch doesn't have a house for some reason, they end up actually going to her boyfriend's place.
Let's go back to your place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing some renovations right now. There's construction going on. Let's go to yours.
Well, I don't have a house. We could go to my ex's.
Foreshadowing. I wonder what happens next. Meanwhile, her boyfriend's in the middle of a war. I don't know his name, so I'm just gonna refer to him as boyfriend. But he's basically fighting in what seems to be the only scene they actually put any form of effort into. So after that horrible war, the boyfriend's legs end up getting blown off, and he's unfortunately legless. Unfortunately for him, because he's in for a very bad surprise.
Kelsey! Kelsey! Kelsey!
Ben, you're back already?
I served my country! I lost my legs! I lost my ability to do anything! This is what I come back to?
Your legs are gone.
I think you can fucking feel that. She decides to break up with him on the spot, and then Deshaun does something diabolical. He takes the boyfriend, I think his name is Ben, and he grabs him and pushes him and throws him down a flight of stairs. So after that, that has been the lowest point that Ben has ever been. That is the lowest point of his life, and this is the part where he starts to turn his life around. He gets a job, enough money to buy prosthetic legs, he gets back on the grind, he starts working out, he makes a lot of money, and he seems to build a lot of success. Meanwhile, Deshaun gets into a car accident and is now autistic. And Kelsey, being Kelsey, realizes that she doesn't want to date Deshaun anymore because he's autistic, and she goes back to Ben because now he's fully thriving. So in a pretty satisfying ending, she tries to beg for him back and he shuts the door in her face. This had a more coherent story than the previous one we looked at. So I feel like the lesson can be interpreted in a lot of ways, like don't leave someone at their lowest point because they could turn out to be super successful. You know, it's just, maybe there's an actual lesson here, but I feel like it's like, don't cheat. And don't be ungrateful, because if she was grateful for that Lexus, I bet he wouldn't have gone to war in the first place. I don't know, it was pretty nice, pretty fun to watch too. So, on to the next one. I would love to watch another video, but if I do, I may actually hurt someone. If you enjoyed watching this video, like, subscribe, do whatever you want with the like button. But thank you for watching my video, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.